everyone. So I thought I'd do a couple of quick videos this week, something that I've got planned for Wildcard Wednesday as well. But for now, as many of you will know, yesterday, well, I say yesterday when I'm recording this, but on Saturday, the new companion was announced. Pearl Mackie. I can't say I've heard of her myself, but you know, at the end of the day, apart from a few small things that they might have been in that few people have known, who'd really heard of Matt Smith or Jenna Coleman before they were in Doctor Who? You know, I know that people are already judging her, saying why did they cast a nobody? You can't, you know, or saying that they don't like her. You can't really judge her until you've seen her in the show, and you know, you can't really say, you know, she's a nobody because this could be her big breakthrough in acting. You know, so I think it's a bit unfair that people are judging her. But as well as the announcement, there was also a small preview clip that was shown, and I've not seen this yet. So today I'm going to be watching that, and I'm going to see my small reaction and give my thoughts on the new companion, because this might give us a little bit of insight as to who she is. So they're reusing clips. That's Rusty. I recognise that gun. That's Rusty. So they've reused some clips.
What's that thing?
A Dalek.
What?
A Dalek.
What's a Dalek?
Never mind. It's a Dalek.
Well, that's not explaining.
Okay, maybe a slight disappointment here, but I will talk about that once
It's an alien war machine.
once we are finished.
Deadliest alien war machine ever devised.
Fat though.
Sorry.
We'll never get through that door. It's too wide.
I like the dynamic. They've got
Driven by super
a few minutes on screen and they've got a great dynamic. I think this is going to work well.
Keep your voice down.
It's got a sucker on it.
It's also got a gun.
It's got a gun and a sucker. Why? They run out of guns.
Bill, please.
Is there a Dalek at the back with no gun and two suckers in? It's really hacked off.
I like that he keeps going back to talk to her.
I've always been too busy running away. Now, please.
One more question.
Oh, you do surprise me.
Why do they keep saying exterminate?
Because they want to kill us.
Wouldn't it be quicker to just say kill?
Do we really want them to save time?
Fair point.
Good point.
Oh no. We need to get back.
Did the psychic paper just make a noise?
Future. 2017 needs us.
She's got a bit of an ace vibe going on with her jacket. I quite like that. Uh-oh. Introducing Pearl Mackie as Bill. Okay. I thought that was quite good. That was certainly interesting to see her. She's got a good dynamic with Peter Cordy, even though it's only a small clip. She's got a really good dynamic with him. My only disappointment there, I have to say, is well, okay, I'm going to say disappointment, but I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge the character on this until I've actually seen her in the show and I know a bit of her backstory. But that's definitely a London accent. And if she turns out to be from 21st century London, I will be very disappointed, because it's a bit of a bone of contention for me. I don't understand why we've got to have so many companions from 21st century, just from the 21st century, you know, Earth, essentially. You know, you look back at companions, you had like Nissa, and you had Leela, Romana, even Tegan. You know, Tegan was from the 20th century, but she wasn't, you know, she wasn't just standing from London. I mean, you look at all the companions so far, they've basically all been from 21st century London. The only possible example of that who wasn't was Amy, because she was from Scotland, but even then supposedly Ledworth is, I don't believe, far from London. So even then, they wrote the companion as Scottish, but still from 21st century up. It's a real shame because, like I said, you look at companions like not Tegan, you look at companions like Nissa and Leela and Romana and Zoe, and the Doctors had so many companions that were basically they looked like ordinary humans. They don't have to look alien, but they were from other planets, they were from other worlds, they were from other centuries. They could still be human, but they just weren't from modern day. And I think that's a bit of a shame. My only hope there is that it turns out that Bill's from the 38th century, from a 38th century Earth colony, and the 21st century has come back into fashion. That's my only gripe there, I have to say. But I don't get why people are hating on her already, why they don't dislike her. Just from that clip, I think she's going to be great. I think she's going to be a really good companion, and I certainly look forward to seeing her in the series. She plays off very well against Peter Capaldi, and I'm hoping that this preview clip is either actually from an episode we're going to be getting, but obviously with the inclusion of clips from Into the Dalek with Rusty, I don't think it is, or I'm hoping that this little preview clip is a kind of mini prequel as such, and so it means that in the series we're not going to have to worry about the whole explanation, the explanation the Doctor has to give of what's a Dalek, because we've just seen it. That she's going to go straight into the show and she's going to immediately know what a Dalek is. Or, obviously, well, not straight into the show because he's got to meet her and whatnot, but hopefully this is a prequel to her first Dalek episode, so when we actually see the first Dalek episode with her in it, she's going to know exactly what's going on. I think that's a good idea, because then, as I said, we haven't got to worry about the whole explanation of the Doctor's it's a Dalek, what's a Dalek, and it's that happens throughout a lot of the episodes. And again, in most of the classic episodes, they don't really explain the Daleks that much. The companion asks, what is it? It's a Dalek, and that's it. They just take the Doctor's word for it. That was what was great. You didn't have to have all the exposition and all of the explanation that they seem to have now. It seems to be a case now that they say, oh, it's a Dalek, and then it's kind of like, to the audience are going, yes, we know what a Dalek is, but for every new companion, the Doctor has to explain the whole thing again. And that's kind of why I like the fact that they turned the whole bigger on the inside into a running joke now, because they got tired of explaining that, I think. And I would just like to see them do the same for the Daleks, which they've kind of done here. I think it does work very well. But yeah, I actually have to say, I'm very much looking forward to seeing Bill. One thing I will just say, because I know it's something that I posted this on Twitter not long after it was announced, but I know it's something that people have already asked me about on YouTube, and I'm sure I'll probably get other people. Until I see her in the show, I have no plans to make a Bill custom, simply because it's just, I don't. To be fair, I don't generally make customs of companions, especially at least new series companions, because they get a figure release anyway, and I don't really want to waste parts on making something that is going to get a release. So it might be a case that I might never make a Bill figure, but I just want to put in this now because I know people are going to ask if I'm going to. I have no plans to do so for the foreseeable future, or at least until she's in the program. So I apologise if that's a disappointment to people, but that's just the way that that I want to do things. But yeah, definitely looking forward to the 2017 series. I don't know if she is coming in the 2017 series, or if she is going to be coming in the Christmas special. I hope she comes in the Christmas special, but we will have to wait and see. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. A like, favourite, subscribe, share. It really helps me out a lot. I salute you all, and I will see you with another video very soon.